I bought a new house in this small town. The house price was quite cheap, but the most important thing was that I needed to escape from the suffocating and dusty city. A few months ago, I had trouble with a stalker. Even though he was caught, I still couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. I felt like someone was watching me all the time, whether at home or on the street. So I decided to move to a less populated countryside to find peace. The house is quite large and a bit old, but it's very cozy. The real estate agent who introduced the house to me had to mention that a serial killer once lived here, which is why the house was so cheap. However, he and then Amelia, my next-door neighbor, both said that it wasn't something to worry about. There were 4 previous owners who lived here before me, and all of them were very happy with the house. I love this house. The interior is beautiful and comfortable. The people here are very friendly, often bringing over freshly baked goods or inviting me to dinner. Gathering, they say. That's the secret to ensuring everyone who lives here loves this place. But just a week later, I began to dislike this place. The feeling of being watched returned, even worse than before. I tried to ignore it, but then I started losing sleep. Large dark circles appeared under my eyes, and I kept yawning. Amelia kindly let me stay at her house for a few nights. During that time, I heard the legend of the serial killer who once lived in my house. No one knew exactly how many people he killed, but he had severe narcissism. The legend said that he couldn't sleep unless he felt someone was watching him. Eventually, he was caught because he set up a dummy to watch him at night. Only, it wasn't a dummy. He had killed a 17-year-old girl just so her body could stare at him. The story sent chills down my spine, and after returning home, I felt like hundreds of eyes were watching me, no matter which direction I turned. Today was the first time I reacted. While cooking breakfast, I felt that gaze again. Instinctively, in a fit of fear, I threw the kitchen knife, and it stuck into the wall. When I pulled the knife out, I saw a pair of eyes preserved in formaldehyde through the gap. Now, I sit watching the police tear down every piece of my house's walls. So far, they have found 142 pairs of eyes in small glass jars. The most horrifying thing is, they are all staring at me,